Welcome back to the Columbus Blue Jackets BAGM, and we are going to be starting year 2 in this episode. So I'm going to sim and talk about some stuff. So this is the last season. I'm recording this entire season over the next couple of days, but this is the last season that is going to be recorded with my capture card using the capture card method. I am going to be switching to an Elgato. I already purchased the Elgato. I'm just waiting on the shipping for it currently. And I hope it'll be here sooner in the week since I ordered it on the weekend, so I'm hoping it'll be here about midweek, anywhere between Wednesday and Friday, I believe, is when it's supposed to arrive because Amazon standard 3 to 5 day shipping. I was going to do 2, but they don't offer it for the area I'm in, weirdly, even though I'm currently staying in the United States for this part of my vacation. But yeah, so this is going to be the last one. Hopefully, Sergei Bobrovsky's out for a few games. This is going to be the last set of videos that's recorded with, currently using AverMedia Game Capture HD, which is not a super mainstream way of footage capture, but hopefully it's held up nice. I've never had an issue with it. Besides issues I've had with it are more related to my hard drive. The recording quality is very crisp, and I'm also getting a new hard drive soon after I get the Elgato, smaller hard drive that doesn't require a power source, hopefully. Like a smaller in size, smaller in physical size, bigger in storage size, because this thing is a brick and it only holds 80 gigs, and I've lost footage 7 or 8 times since I started YouTube a year or so ago. My big recording flubs and issues I've had with it have only come since about a year ago when I started doing this more seriously. Because I've been doing this longer than a year, but I have not put super high effort or time into videos since then. You could argue I really don't do that now anyway. We're losing a lot of games here. I need to send down Mersilkins as well. Stop sim in the middle of this split right here. Oh, we lost again. Holy hell. We're going to have to check out what's going on here soon. Roster moves. Goalie. And, yeah, Merzilkins will get sent down. Put him in the Springfield lineup. And, scratch that guy. So, I'm just now remembering in this season that if you switch whatever team you made the line, if you switch away from whatever team you made the line change with, it'll back out faster too. So that should cut out a few seconds from these videos. I'm not sure what effect it'll really have overall. Not a huge one, I imagine. But also another note, NHL 15 on the Xbox One was like $20 this week, so I bought it. But I don't really plan to do anything with it channel-wise, because it's not like it has year-to-year saves or anything. So it's not like if I start anything, it can move over. I might do an online game here and there. I'm not super great at playing the game itself, but hopefully I can get matched up against someone who's worse than me. The reason I bought an Elgato was so I could actually capture Xbox One footage, because the AverMedia Game Capture HD is based on component cables, which is mostly the reason that I bought it, was because only out for like 10 days, was because I didn't have an HDMI based setup at the time, even though I had an HD TV. I only had one HDMI port on my TV, and at the time I was using my TV to watch TV. So that's what it was being used for. Go a little bit further. That's what it was being used for. Now it's just a gaming TV. I have another TV. Well, right now it's my only TV, but I just watch TV in a different room, so it's not an issue. But Chris Kreider has been injured with a sore foot. What a fucking pussy. Alright, let's bring up Dana Terrell. Where is Dana Terrell? Is he listed as a center? Huh. Let me look. Oh, it's because it's alphabetical. Is he already up? Huh. I'm kind of confused as to what our lines look like right now. Awesome. Alright. Since, I'll call it Matt Calvert, I guess, since he's listed as a depth forward, and... Oh, there's... Look right at his ass, like 3 times. Offense. Let's go with Terrell. Here we'll just put Calvert in for that, and scratch Roosevelt, because I'd rather have a forward. What else do we have to change? Let's do Atkinson, Reichel. Put Reichel there. What's Reichel? Reichel had a lot of goals, didn't he? I could put him... Yeah, he had 6 goals. 4-man will be Broussard, and... Actually, we'll change that to Letest... Not Boonjenner. Did it again. Letestu and Atkinson. Since this probably isn't going to see really any significant amount of time anyway. That's fine. 4 and 4 lines will put in oh no, we have Terrell in that spot, excuse me. And then we can manage that all when Kreider comes back. This episode might actually only end up being like 20 games instead of the custom 40. Because we're already running close to 10 and it's only been like 12 games. So it might be a little shorter, it might just be a long episode, who knows. We're doing pretty poor to start out the season. Not super happy with the way the team's been playing. But again, we did just lose an 86 overall, or an 89 overall player. We lost Yager, and we lost Hartnell too. And now we got Anisimov and Kreider both out with injury. So we'll put Kreider back there. And on the power play, yeah, I'm going to leave that like that. And just scratch Terrell. That's not who I meant to scratch. Whoops. Damn it. I'm so out of it. I have not recorded a GM in so long. That's been showing. I'm really sorry about the lack of GM lately. It's been kind of a tear between kind of a lack of motivation to do GM, because I'm not as into this one as I was. That'll come with time, but I'm not as into this one as I was with the Blue Jackets one, or the Nashville Predators one. I'm not as into this as I was into that, and that's something that'll come with time, because I wasn't super into that at the beginning either. I just kind of... No, that's not true. I was into that at the beginning, because that's when I got most of the videos done. Plus, I got all these other games to play. Ray Whitney would be nice, actually. I'm going to claim him just for a depth guy in the minors, because we didn't have a whole lot of those. I'm not going to put him in lines or anything, but... roster moves. Send back down Calvert. Actually, we'll look at forwards. Why is Wenberg? When the fuck did that happen? Damn. Who would I just... That guy. I don't know why Wenberg got called up. It must have done it on its own. I'm not sure how that happened, but... we'll also send Calvert back down, because I don't need him now. Wherever he is. There we go. I don't want to waive him, so actually we'll keep him up. And we will stick Anisimov back in the starting lineup here as soon as we can get a stop in the sim. Alright. I honestly don't know what to think of this team, because... if this is as bad of a year as it is, I don't think there's really anything we can trade away. Maybe Franzen and Savard for better prospects, because Savard's just been bad. And Franzen's not necessary on a... He could be a contributor to a good team. Jack Johnson I'm going to keep, because he's one of our big leaders. And I don't really think I'd trade anyone else. I'd just kind of keep the team the same. Maybe Kreider if I want to get another defensive prospect, even though he's only been on our team for a very short amount of time. What am I couldn't remember what I was doing for a second. Anisimov in for Calvert. Yeah, that's right. Because I don't really remember Kreider fitting into that mold that I set out at the beginning of the series. However, I don't expect all of our prospects to work out 100% anyway. The only ones I was kind of banking on were Bjorkstrand, actually. That was the only one I was banking on, was Bjorkstrand. And that was for good reason. Oh, this freaking asshole got injured again. Alright, Matt Calvert right back in. I gave him even less time than he had before, and he still found a way to get injured. Whenever he comes back, I will look at our stats, because it's about the time to do that anyway, so I'll just wait until he comes back, so it's basically a double shot. And I think we'll actually end it after that, because this episode's already 12 minutes. Well, my recording's 12 minutes, which means it might be a few seconds shorter, but we're going to be at a 15-minute mark and barely through the first half of the season, or the first half of what would be the video usually. So I might split it up into two, and worst comes to worst, I could always just add that back into this part if I feel like it's too short or something. Kind of deal. We'll see how things go. We've worked our way back after a somewhat slow start. Kirby Reichel's having an excellent season so far for a rookie. I want to keep scouting higher level players. I guess there wasn't anything in the queue. What about D-Men? Day, all those guys. OHL might be the best spot. The queues should have, no, they only have a couple. We'll go O for 6 weeks. I don't know why I was scouting forwards, to be completely honest, because my big push the last couple of years has been we need defenseman prospects. Can't upgrade anything important yet, so we will get out of there. Kreider's not back yet. He will be back before this game, I believe, though. Maybe not. He'll probably wait till the day of. Watch. Oh, no. Okay, he's going to miss one more game. After that, he should be here for the home and home against the Washington Capitals that we're about to play. Okay, maybe not. Where's... Is it just... It probably didn't pop up. Or did I already put him back in? Okay, I'm just retarded. Never mind. I remember putting him back in now. So we're 9-10-2. That's not a very good record by any means. But maybe we are doing well in the standings because of a weak conference. No, we have 20 points. We're actually closer to last than to first. We'll look at the stats real quick, and then that idea that I had about scrapping splitting up the episodes probably won't happen. Yeah, 25th. We're 6th for goals for. We are 28th for goals against, so it's probably goaltending again that's screwing us over. 18.2 power play percentage, and our penalty kill is 21st. I don't really know what to make of that. It looks like it's a goaltending issue again, and that's probably because our defensemen are bad. Because we have like 2 good ones, and then that's it. Oh, Jordan Leopold I'd trade too. Yeah, I'd trade him. Jack Johnson has 20 points. Cam Atkinson has 18. Johansson has 16. Letestu has 16. Reichel has 15. Franzen has 13. Broussard has 12. Murray has 12. Foligno has 12. He's also a -7. Yeah, our goal scoring's fine. Yeah, our offense is completely fine. Besides Anisimov's spot's kind of weak. But everyone's performing pretty decently. Or at least being good contributors. Goaltending is awful, though. 303 for Bobrovsky. He's supposed to be a starting goaltender. We will go a few more games and see if it improves. If not, I'm going to try and... if the goaltending doesn't improve, we're going to have to make a trade, because I'm not going to pay Bobrovsky $7 million for a 3 goals against average and a .902 save percentage. I thought his signs of life toward the end of last season were like good. a good omen, but apparently that's not the case because we continue to not play well. Alright, couple good games in a row right there for Bobrovsky. The backup goaltender might be an issue too, so I could always trade for a backup. Or, you know what I could do is trade for someone like Cam Talbot, or Eddie Lack, who's a solid backup for their team, but could be a good starter for my team because my goaltender's not getting it done, and give them back, you know, some prospect or something, because we have plenty of forward prospects. But we've won a few in a row here. I think that's 3 or 4. Yeah, 4. We had the split against the Capitals before, like the back-to-back. Not the split, because that would mean we lost the game. Reichel's doing fantastic, though. That third line is just absolutely on fire. This reminds me of that one year in Nashville when all 3 of our third-line players had like 40-plus points. All of them. And Austin Watson had like 40. Craig Smith had like 55 or something that year. It was crazy. And never got a third line to do that ever before or since then. We bounced back from a loss really nicely. Let's see if we can beat the Maple Leafs. Alright, so this team is on fire now. Firing on all cylinders. Who just came back? So now the paradigm is shifted, and we might Boone Jenner. Paradigm is shifted slightly. We might actually end up being buyers at the deadline instead of sellers, which is what I expected to be. I think an asset we can really get rid of is Boone Jenner, and we can move up someone like Reichel, who probably deserves that time, and trade for another third liner who's the same kind of deal as Reichel, like a power forward or a two-way forward. Because I think Reichel definitely deserve the playing time. And actually, if I check roster moves, he might have Dalton Prout's out. If I check roster moves, he might have even upgraded himself into a second liner already, because he's played. Yeah, no, that's Kreider. Never mind. The problem though with Reichel is he was, I would believe, 2 power forwards on the second line. That's the only thing. You know what I could do though is I can move Kreider up to the top line and see if that shakes things up. Although this team's been playing really well lately, so I'm not 100% sure if that's something I'd even want to do. We'll check the standings after we lose a game here, because we've been doing really well. Won like 5 of 6, I think, or 6 of 7 even. Because we were a couple games under 500, and we've only lost 1 since that stretch. Yeah, shutout right there. Alright, it looks like Bobrovsky's really turning it on, and that's what's helping our team out. Because I don't even know where this guy was. Oh yeah, we got Whitney still. So we'll scratch... No, we don't really need to put Prout back in there. We'll go a game at a time until we lose again, and then we'll check what our winning streak was, see where we sit in the standings, and keep winning. Got a back-to-back against Philly right here. Yeah, we've really, really turned it on, and I'm not really understanding it. It must be the goaltending, because our offense is still on a very good pace. We scored 11 goals in 2 games right there. We only allowed 2, and one of those games was a shutout. So, another shutout right there. What the hell's going on with this team? Holy shit. 19, 20, we just won our 20th game. Alright, Johansson's going to miss a game. He just won our 20th game. That is insane. We've won like 12 of the last 13, I think. That's got to be... Okay, we lost. I knew that. I was assuming it was going to come sooner rather than later. We'll scratch Calvert. Alright, so I think I might stop the sim here for now, and then we can just do more simming next episode than usual. Because it's running, you got 20 or so minutes here, and you still got to do the standings and stuff. So we went from 25th to 8th in the league, and in the Met, I didn't go far enough, did I? In the Met, we're actually 2nd right now, 4 points behind the Carolina Hurricanes, and we are 3 up on the New York Rangers. So that's awesome that we went all the way from almost the bottom of the barrel to top of the division almost. Goals for is 3rd. Goals against is definitely way better. I think I see what happened here. 7th in the league. So sorry. Just hit my mic. 7th in the league for goals against average. Tower plays 10th, so that's probably contributed to it. And penalty kill is 6th. Alright, we are definitely a team on fire. 8-2 in our last 10. Let's see how many we've won lately. So before this, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we won 11 of our last 12 games before that Islanders loss. That is absolutely insane to think about. Alright, so we'll check stats individual. I think it's going to be just about the same for points, but I think we're definitely going to see a difference in defensive plus minus and goals against average. Bobrovsky has turned me into a believer. Johansson, Atkinson both have 26 points. Reichel's got 24. That's an outstanding number for a third liner. Our power play must really be clicking. Letestu has 23, so our third liners are really leading our team this year. Murray's got 23, awesome. Jack Johnson's got 23, that's awesome. Foligno's really picked it up with 22. Franzen has 21 points, so he might be worth keeping around. Broussard's got 20, solid total for a second line center. Kreider's got 19, so imagine what he would have been doing if he was here all year. And Nisimov's got 17, that's actually really solid, plus 9 as well. We'll look at the plus minus in a second fully. Boone Jenner 13, that's okay for a second liner, but we could definitely be doing better, I think. Chris Stewart has 11, Connaughton has 9, Dano has 7, Adam, yeah, these are fourth line guys. Savard and Leopold, Calvert, okay, so we are doing very well. However, there are two things I think that this team needs in order to really be a contender, and I'm going to put both of those things on the trading block before we go. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check the goalie stats. So before, Bobrovsky had a 302 goals against. That's not the right thing. 302 goals against with a 908 save percentage, I think. Those were roughly his numbers. Let's see what it is now, because he's just turned it on. It might be Forsberg doing better too, which I'm not against because I still like having a good backup, but goalies, 231 goals against average, 924 save percentage, and Forsberg's really turned it on too. 306 goals against, 906 save percentage. He's doing a lot better than he was. So our goaltending has just been absolutely on fire, and that is definitely the huge contributing factor to that absolutely insane stretch that we just went on. I did not expect that. All right, so we don't want any picks at all. We don't need them. Actually, let's see what we have for pick. Oh, we have 2 first-round picks this year, so we don't need another pick. We need a second-line forward, any age. I'd actually prefer a veteran, 20, well, whatever. And the max years on the contract can only be 2, because I don't want to take on a super long-term deal. And we'll just look at the list of players who fit that category. I'd prefer a winger. David Perrin, Milan Lucic might be nice options. They only have 1 year left on each of their deals, and they wouldn't be super hard to trade for, I don't think. We also got Jason Zucker. He would be a cool option. He's a sniper, though, not a two-way forward like I thought. He's 17 points. That's not bad. As we go down here, guys with least value are Troy Brouwer and Christopher Stieg. I wouldn't really want them. I would be interested in someone like an Alex Tanguay, though, because he's old, veteran presence, good playmaker for that second line, 19 points this season. But then again, you know, Boone Jenner's been okay enough, so I just think we need a better second line forward than him. Defense, we need a top 4 because Savard is not going to cut it. And again, we're just going to put that at the 2 years right there. So let's see who fits that deal. Why is Ekblad still only a top 4? That's insane. We got Spurgeon and Pissick. Those guys would be perfect. Spurgeon and Pissick. Pissick would be probably more ideal than Spurgeon. How's he doing this year? Ooh, minus 19. Buffalo's bad. Andre Schuster would be awesome as well. Can't think of who he would be paired with. So Cody Franzen. So defensive defenseman wouldn't be a bad idea. Nathan Boyou is a two-way defenseman. He's a little too good, I think, though. Torrey Krug, Marincin. So I'd definitely go for one of these 3 because they're very easy to get, and we can just probably trade David Savard straight across for them. I'm also going to take out any idea of anyone who's a UFA upcoming. We'll just look at this group right here. There's a lot of very good players, and then a lot of still pretty good players right there. Yori Lederer would be someone nice. If he was a winger, I'd like a winger. And their surplus is, yeah, any draft picks we'll be willing to trade. Be willing to, I don't think I would put that on there, just draft picks. And on the block, we will put Boone Jenner and Savard, because they're the two that I'm specifically looking to trade. So Jenner can go, and Savard will also go on there whenever I get to him. Yeah, Savard, really losing value quick. And also, I will throw on there my first round pick, not the Rangers, but my own personal first round pick, because I think the Rangers are actually worth more than that. I think the Rangers are worse in the standings, so we'll leave that there, see if anything comes at us in the next episode, and we'll look at where the Rangers, I think the Rangers are right behind us in the standings. So yeah, Rangers are right behind us. We are not in the clear by any means. We are only 4 points ahead of 4th place Pittsburgh. So if we go on a cold stretch, we can definitely get out of it. However, I think we can also really make a run at that division crown. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any suggestions. That's not really a good idea, actually, because I'll have already recorded beyond this. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next episode, where we'll do some more sim up to the trade, or up to the All-Star break, and then probably up to the trade deadline after that. So stay tuned to the Columbus Blue Jackets BAGM.